Everyone knows it's a wealthy enclave, but when you look closer, you find 49 different communities and neighborhoods, completely different experiences, different ways of living 45 minutes from Manhattan. Most people moving here face the same choice. Do you want the convenience of walking to the train or the privacy of more land? Do you want the energy of being near Greenwich Avenue or the tranquility of backcountry? In most places, this would mean compromise. You'd pick convenience and give up space, or choose privacy and sacrifice walkability. You'd settle. The result? A town where successful families can choose their preferred lifestyle without sacrificing the things that brought them here to begin with. Connecticut's low taxes, especially compared to New York, the acclaimed schools, the safety, the 45-minute commute to Manhattan. It's not about finding affordable Greenwich. It's about finding your Greenwich.
Hi, my name's Charlie. Today I'll be your guide, or your Sherpa, as my friend Tom calls me. Over the last decade, I've helped hundreds of families move here from all over the world. What I learned from them might surprise you. You'll want to stay tuned until the end because I'll share with you 2 resources that'll help you avoid the single biggest mistake that I'm seeing buyers make over and over again in this market. We're going to start in coastal Greenwich.
When you step off the train after a long day, instead of heading to a parking lot, you're walking down a charming street lined with boutiques and restaurants. You can feel the buzz of the village, the smell of the bread from Sweet Peas, hear the chatter out in front of Joe's. This is Old Greenwich. It's one of the only places where you can have that true walkable village lifestyle, all in a 1 to 5 minute drive from your front door. Everything you need is right here. You can grab groceries, stop by the bank, and pick up dinner without ever getting in your car. It's a feeling of convenience that many New Yorkers tell me is the best they found along Connecticut's Gold Coast. To the north of the village, you have Binney Park. It's a great place for an afternoon stroll along the water, a place where you'll meet your neighbors and feel the true heart of the community. And for a dose of nature, you have Rosa Hartman Park and Ladden Rock Sanctuary nearby for a quick, refreshing hike. To the east, you can hear the quiet thwack of a golf ball from the Innis Arden Golf Club. But the real jewel of this neighborhood is Greenwich Point, or as you'll soon call it, Todd's Point. This 147-acre park is like its own private island, with the New York City skyline visible on the horizon. You can feel the sand between your toes here, the breeze as you bike the trails, and the pure tranquility of the water. It's a place you'll return again and again. You'll feel a real sense of community here with homes that are closer together. It creates a friendly, beachy vibe. But if you find yourself loving this coastal feel and wanting more room to breathe, a more expansive, larger lot, I have another option for you right next door.
Welcome to Riverside. You're just minutes from the charming Old Greenwich Village and the beautiful Todd's Point, but here you'll notice a distinct shift.
The road's narrow, lined with mature trees, and the properties become more expansive as you move south. This is where you find those stunning waterfront estates you might have imagined. You still have that incredible convenience with Riverside's own dedicated train station getting you to the city in about 52 minutes. But the feeling here is more of quiet elegance and space. You can picture parties on a larger lawn with more privacy between you and your neighbors. As you drive towards the southern tip of the peninsula, you'll discover the private gated community of Harbor Point. It's a lifestyle of effortless coastal luxury. For boaters, the Riverside Yacht Club is a community hub, a place where your kids can learn to sail while you enjoy dinner overlooking the water. It's a blend of community and privacy that defines Riverside.
If you like the location of Old Greenwich and Riverside, but you're looking for a different price point, let me introduce you to Coscob.
It's a fantastic community, also with its own train station that offers incredible access to town amenities. The heart of this neighborhood for many is the beautiful Coscob Park. You can feel the energy here, the kids on the playground, friends walking on the waterfront trails, and a stunning view of the harbor that just calms your soul. It's a true gem. If you're a nature lover, you'll be drawn to the trails at Montgomery Pinetium or the nearly 400 acres at Mianus River Park. There's nothing like the peace of a weekend hike surrounded by nature just minutes from your home. But be sure to bring the bug spray in the summer because the mosquitoes love it just as much as you will. The shopping and dining here has more of a unique boutique feel. You might find your local pub or hidden gem for Indian food. It's less about the high-end retail here and more about finding your local faves. You'll come across more condos here, and the homes tend to be more affordable than Riverside or Old Greenwich. It's a practical choice that doesn't sacrifice access. You're still a short drive from Todd's Point, and all the amenities of downtown.
Speaking of downtown, for the ultimate convenience and an urban-suburban blend, we head to downtown Greenwich.
If you're commuting, this is likely your ideal spot. The main Greenwich station has the most frequent and fastest trains, and you're never more than about a few minutes away. The centerpiece is, without a doubt, Greenwich Avenue. You can feel the sophisticated energy as you stroll past more than 200 high-end shops and restaurants here. It's the kind of place you can spend the whole day, shopping at Saks, grabbing lunch at Terra, and just enjoying the vibrant atmosphere. The architecture itself is stunning. But it's not all hustle and bustle. Just off the avenue, you'll find the serene Bruce Park. Take a break by the pond, watch the swans glide by, and let your kids loose at the playground. It feels like an oasis in the middle of it all. South of the avenue, you can walk to the harbor and take in the beautiful views, or attend one of the many events at Roger Sherman Baldwin Park in the summer. You'll find a huge diversity of housing here, from townhomes and condos to some of the most exclusive waterfront estates in the private gated communities of Indian Harbor and Mead Point. If you want that perfect blend of walkability, energy, and access with the ability to retreat into a quiet, luxurious enclave, downtown is where you'll find it.
Just southwest of the energy on Greenwich Avenue, you enter a world that feels completely different. This is Belhaven.
As you pass the guard stations, you'll feel a sense of privacy and timeless charm. This isn't just a neighborhood, it's a family-friendly community steeped in history. The architecture here is breathtaking. Grand estates, European-style villas, and grand colonials, all surrounded by water on three sides. You can imagine the panoramic views from these homes looking over the shoreline. Absolutely amazing. Residents can walk to the Belhaven Club, a private hub for tennis, swimming, and sailing. It's where you'll meet your neighbors and build friendships. It's a family lifestyle built on tradition and values. What's remarkable is that you can have this level of privacy and tranquility while just being minutes from the train and the world-class shopping on Greenwich Avenue. If your vision is a grand home in an exclusive, secure, and historic waterfront setting, Belhaven is truly in a class of its own. By the way, if you're finding this valuable, subscribing is the best way to ensure you get the local insights I share every week.
So far, you've seen some incredible neighborhoods, each with its own unique feel. But what ties them all together? Why do so many families from around the world choose to call Greenwich home? I found that for most people, it comes down to four things.
Whether you choose the public school system with its 29 AP courses and championship sports teams, or one of the prestigious private schools like Brunswick or Greenwich Academy, you're giving your children an education that will impact the rest of their lives. My clients tell me that they want their family to be safe, and Greenwich is consistently ranked amongst the safest communities in the country. Neighborhood Scout reports a violent crime rating 16 times lower than the national median, along with property crime rates nearly half as high. It's a peace of mind that you can't put a price on. And then there's the 45-minute train to Manhattan. It takes longer than that to get there from many of the boroughs and surrounding areas. And finally, Greenwich attracts many CEOs, finance professionals, and other executives, and for many of them, the tax savings alone can be substantial. Add to that a supply-constrained market that has shown remarkable resilience and consistent appreciation over time, and you can see why Greenwich is a real winner for so many. Our tour now continues on the western side of town. After that, I'm going to share two essential resources that'll help you sidestep the single biggest mistake I see buyers make in this market.
Let's start with Byram. You'll notice that I-95 splits this neighborhood in two.
To the south is Byram Shore, where you'll find some spectacular waterfront homes with large lots and stunning views of the offshore islands. A real highlight here is Byram Park with its beach, waterfront pool, and one of my favorite views in all of Greenwich. North of I-95, the area is more densely populated and offers one of the most affordable entry points in town. You'll find a small village with some fantastic local eateries. Just north of Byram is Pemberwick. It's a quiet, residential neighborhood that offers great value. You're conveniently located between the amenities of Portchester and the shopping on Route 1 in Greenwich. And a bit farther north, you'll find Glenville. It has a charming little village of its own with a park, pharmacy, and restaurants. If you're looking for an all-around good value in Greenwich and don't mind being a few extra minutes from the train, Glenville is a neighborhood you'll definitely want to explore. So outside of the Byram Shore area, these three neighborhoods typically offer the most affordable entry points, all while including the amenities that make Greenwich great.
As we move inland from the coast, you'll feel the landscape open up. This is mid-country.
The lots get larger, the homes are set further back from the road, and you'll notice more stone walls and private gates. This is where you'll find a true sense of privacy without sacrificing convenience. The neighborhood is also home to some of the area's most prestigious golf and country clubs. For many residents, these clubs become an extension of their social lives, a perfect setting for both family recreation and strengthening professional bonds. The main roads here are wide, with few stop signs making travel quick and efficient. You can easily find yourself in a home with a park-like feel, yet you're still no more than about a 10-minute drive from the train station or the shopping on Greenwich Avenue. If you want more land and a bit more privacy, but still want easy access to town, mid-country strikes that perfect balance. I'm curious, what's the one thing you still want to know more about? Is it the schools, the commute, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next.
Crossing the Merritt Parkway's like entering another world. We arrive in backcountry.
This is the most peaceful, tranquil, and most remote part of Greenwich. The land here is simply breathtaking. You'll be in awe of the sprawling, manicured lawns, the rolling hills, and the pure country setting. This is where you'll find Greenwich's most exclusive and stunning estates, many set so far back from the road they're barely visible. It's a level of privacy that's unmatched. It's no surprise that many of the town's best golf courses like Stanwich and Tamarack are located here too. You can spend your weekends hiking the 300 acres of Babcock Preserve or finding a moment of peace at the Fairfield Wildflower Sanctuary. And for travel, you're just minutes from the Westchester County Airport, making air travel an absolute breeze. If your ultimate goal is a magnificent estate with unparalleled privacy and natural beauty, you'll find it in backcountry.
So you've just scraped the surface, and it's easy to make the most common mistake, choosing the right house in the wrong area for your daily life. I have 2 resources to help you find the perfect place. If you're the type of person who likes to gather all the information first, my website is where I've organized all my videos, maps, and custom home searches to make your search easier. But if you feel a conversation with me would be more valuable, I'd love to chat, answer your questions, and help you connect the dots. So what's best for you? Should you go over to the website and grab all those resources, or give me a call? Either way, I've got your next step covered.